this weird race essentialism that continues to permeate some factions of the left, most factions of the left, let's be honest, they're not over it.
It's just a mantra. It's a worthless mantra.
Let me show you what happened on The View yesterday as Pam Grier, actress Pam Grier, who's also, what do we know her from? This is before my time. Foxy Brown. She was Foxy Brown. And she's done some other stuff too. But she's on The View because she's an actress. And this is how she described her childhood in Ohio. Watch this.
You faced a lot of racism growing up in Columbus, Ohio. How did that shape you?
Whew. Well, the military wouldn't allow black families to live on the base, so you had to live in an apartment, and you couldn't take a bus. You couldn't afford a car. You walked. Your dads walked to the base, and sometimes we would go from tree shade to get back to the apartment. My brother and I, my mom, with bags, and my mom would go, "Don't look, don't look, don't look," and she'd pull us away. Wow. Because there was someone hanging from a tree. And they have a memorial for it now where you can see where people were and left. And it triggers me today to see that a voice can be silenced. And if a white family supported a black, they're going to get burned down or killed or lynched as well.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Okay, so James, she was born in 1949. And she wants us to believe as a young girl. So what are we talking about? Maybe 59, 10 years later, 1960.
Well,
she's seeing
first of all, let me just interrupt
black people lynched in Ohio.
Well, more importantly, I did a movie called Distance years and years and years ago. We filmed it in Fort in Georgia, right outside of Hinesville, and it was about integration in the Army, and the Army was integrated in 1954. It was Eisenhower was responsible for making sure that the Army was completely integrated in 1954. So I find it hard to believe, I don't know for a fact, but I find it hard to believe that there was segregated housing in the Army after 1954. It was, I think, completely forbidden, but I may be wrong. And I don't think they were lynching people.
How about the claim that she walked by and saw black bodies lynched on the trees in Columbus, Ohio, where there were approximately 0 lynchings and only 11 in the entire state, with the last one being in 1911. 1911. This woman was born in 1949. But all the cast of The View, oh, it's horrible. The audience, oh, that, like, as if she were born in 1870, James. That's so representative of the left. There's been no progress. It's just we're lynching people, and to this day, the whites want to lynch the blacks. That's how she landed it.
It's the only massive discrimination that I see in the world today is Christian churches being burned all over the world. They're being burned at rates that are just astonishing. Big cathedrals, all over the world. Christian massacre in Africa going on in all these places. And in the United States now, if there's this mantra that's been starting, white people are horrible, white supremacists and white this and white that. It's like, when I grew up, you just lived your life. It was, Republicans get elected in the old days. It's like, okay, we're here. Democrats get elected. Now Republicans, when they get elected again, they got to clean up the mess. The Democrats are never satisfied. They are the party of misery. If there is no real misery, they have to create misery. Because if you have misery, you can do the grift, okay? They've spent $24 billion. It worked out to $170,000 per person after they took a census of homeless people in California, okay? $170,000 per person. That's what we have spent. And the homelessness is there everywhere you look. I mean,
Right.
there's always
right.
some.
It's
you're
like
driving-
it's like you're trying to create more of it with that money.
I mean, we're driving down the street yesterday in beautiful Brentwood, and there's some guy pinching a loaf on the sidewalk. I mean, it's just horrible. It's horrifying. It's horrifying how we live.
Well, I'm afraid to ask what pinching a loaf means.
Use your
Is that,
imagination.
some sort of defecation? Is that what you're suggesting? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Or is it a sexual thing?
No.
Okay. So I got it.
Yeah.
That's so gross.
Yeah.
In
Yeah, I mean, you have
where,
to look
Brentwood?
at. Look, I have to say, my beloved wife, Sarah, I love her so much. You know, we always go everywhere together. We're like a little nation of two. We're always hanging out. We love each other. We have a great time. Everybody goes, "Oh, you guys," and we've been together 10 years. We've missed one night apart when I did a sleep study, and that was it. Okay. And so, you know, I had a Porsche. I was driving around a Macan, SUV, and she was with me. But I had this little Mini Cooper. And I said to Sarah, why don't you just use the Mini Cooper when you're going into Beverly Hills or something? Because it's easy to park. Has front-wheel drive, so when you park, you zip in. You don't have to do three-point parking and all that. She's a great driver, but it doesn't. So it's great. Finally, she said, if I have to see one more naked man at eye level in Los Angeles, I'm going to just stay home. I said, what? She goes, I'm like at eye level. It's like all the time. I swear to God, she started taking
in
pictures.
The Mini Cooper.
In the Mini Cooper. You're just, it's like, oh my God, it never ends. But I figured it out one day. Everything that the Democrats do or allow to be done has a motive. And the motive's always about one thing. It's about power. Because when you have power, you get elected. An election is power, and once you have the power when you're elected, then you can set up all the NGOs and all the USAID and all the Fire for the Palisades, all this bullshit that they do, and then pocket all the money yourselves. Give you a perfect example.
Yes.
Train to nowhere. You want to hear a statistic? Here's a little mathematics for you. I went to MIT. Here's a little arithmetic. There are 39 million Americans in Californian citizens. If you were to take every citizen in California and you were to send them to Tokyo, $1,200, $200 to take the bullet train to Kyoto, and then stay in the Ritz-Carlton overnight, $700, total of $2,800, you would spend sending every Californian on a beautiful trip to Japan on the bullet train and going to Kyoto, $109 billion. And you'd still have $19 billion left over for Gavin Newsom to grift for the train to nowhere, which has never, in all the years we've been funding it, ever laid 1 foot of track.
A new year means new financial goals, like making sure your savings are secure and diversified. Will this be the year you decide to talk to somebody from Birch Gold Group? You've been thinking about it. They use an educated approach with a deep understanding of macroeconomics. There are forces pushing the dollar lower right now and gold higher, which is why they believe every American should own physical gold. So until January 30th, if you are a first-time gold buyer, Birch Gold is offering a rebate of up to $10,000 on qualifying purchases. To claim eligibility and start the process, just text MK to the number 989898. Birch Gold can help you roll an existing IRA or 401k into an IRA in gold, and you are still eligible for a rebate of up to $10,000. Consider making right now your first time to buy gold and take advantage of a rebate of up to $10,000 when you buy by January 30th. Text MK to the number 989898 and claim your eligibility today. Again, text MK to 989898 now. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.